From Maggie May, 1981. Years later, flipping idly through his collection of 10,000 albums, he settled on an original mono copy of Sonny Boy Williamson's Down and Out Blues on chess, slid it on the turntable, then lay back in his pasha's throne of a chair, contemplating the irony of it all. The wretched, ragged wino on the cover of the LP, and what on earth he would do with a 14-year-old girl if she spread her legs before him, begging to be fucked. The wino might do better, he chuckled to himself. After all those Vogue mannequins, the would-be Bardots, next year's Lorenz and closing time pickups, with some of them he'd been so drunk he'd never be able to say with absolute certainty that, no, there was just no way. Right now he'd rather be sipping this 100-year-old brandy and digging Sonny Boy running down those same old lines he first heard when he was living on mashed potatoes than fuck anything. Sonny Boy was juicier than Brooke Shields would ever be. It had been better to sit and starve, nursing his desperation till some kind of break came his way. When it came, it wasn't the kind of break he'd had in mind, which only figured. It was 1966. There she was, the perfect slattern, propped atop that bar stool, ugly and coarse as only far-gone alcoholics can be. 40 if she was alive, but still looking all there in a leathery kind of way that surprised him, that turned him on. But here he'd somehow ended up, ditched by a friend who, unlike him, had enough money to keep on drinking, and he looked at her, and she at him, and a pact was thereby sealed, before a single word was spoken on either side. Now, is that true love, or what? Mutual convenience perceived through alcoholic fog was more like it. He walked over and slid up onto the empty stool next to her, and she took one look at him, his hair, his clothes, his hangdog face, and immediately knew who was buying the drinks. She asked what he'd have. He ordered a shot of rum and a pint of Guinness. He wanted to court blackout, or at least unaccountability, before he had a chance to think about what he might be getting into.